Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against Florida. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome your Florida Marlins.
About to get started here. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris.
Foul ball there. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the 1-0. Just missed. Alcantara over to first. Harris back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Chop back up the middle. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ronald Acuna Jr. batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Acuna with an uncharacteristic stretch on the ground, and that's just foul.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. They get the out on Acuna.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Riley digs in now. And a foul ball. Harris on at second with 2 down. Out to short. Basabe. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Stuart Baroa. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Sale, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
There's a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Got him. And there's 1 down.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. The tag. Ow!
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Will Wagner getting ready to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well. It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything evens out.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
How much did your dress change when it would get cold, or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about your uniform. When you played back, way back in the day.
Oh, all right. I thought you want to know about my travel gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you go with some long sleeves early on, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, a little cumbersome, but you get used to it. But it's great when you can come out there and let the guns just hang out.
Sale delivers. That one hit to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Alcantara, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Alcantara back to work. To the right side. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So here's Murphy now. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. This to third. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. Meade handles, throws to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
down to third baseman Curtis
the
Meade.
Third baseman Curtis Meade.
On the ground to the left.
That ball's foul.
And foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss, and there's one away. Now here's Trent Grisham, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon, and a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And strike 2. Assigned to home plate duty is
No
Ricky
ball, 2
Holiday.
strikes.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. And that
Oh, that's
just misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7, the catcher
Herb Royster will hit next.
Royster.
And a foul ball. On the corner for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That missed by a lot.
2
Going to count 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look at how the
Atlanta,
series has played
designated
out
hitter,
so far.
Jurickson Profar.
Profar gets a piece there. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. In the air, center field. Grisham makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Jared Kelenic.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a bunt back at the pitcher. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And the batter now, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-1. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Grounder might be 2. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. To second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off,
check out the latest news from
the
around the
first
league.
baseman, Nick Forte.
Just missed. On the ground to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Brandon Lockridge.
Brandon Lockridge digs in now. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one outside. 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stewart.
And now the right fielder, Stuart Baroa. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Slider misses outside. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one almost got him. Struck him out looking. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Here is Austin Riley. And that drops in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And that is out of play. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
One down, runner at third. Murphy, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. Outside low, ball 1. On a line, makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Albies, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. It's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So runner at second, 2 down. Profar climbs in on that left side. First pitch just misses. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Ozzie in to score, and they lead by 2. Round second, digging for third.
Picks himself up an RBI. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fortes takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. Braves on top, 2-0. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mlb The Show. This one in the air. Win. Nabs it. 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner, and he's already singled in this game. Slider for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Olsen takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Harar Encarnacion.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Harar Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
And that one fouled off. The Braves up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
And at first, here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Encarnacion off of first with 2 away. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. And Sale deals. That one missed.
2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it and makes the grab. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First offering, and it just misses. Harris, a former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Late with the swing there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Declan Cronin preparing to come on if needed. Gilbreth also getting ready. And now 1 and 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Trent Grisham.
For Florida, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Sale back to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these players just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. They
Now
pretty much split the zone
catcher,
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here's the catcher, Herb Royster. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Out at the plate.
Now
that really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
And now the first baseman, Nick Fortes. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. And a slider misses down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know, these warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Lockridge up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Sale ready.
That's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one catches the zone. Now 2-1. Late swing, fouled off. Fortes leads off first with 1 away. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and stepping in is the speedy Stuart Baroa, and that drops in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Base hit right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down, runner at first. Next to hit, Mlb The Show. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And downstairs. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman, Will.
Now at the plate, Will Wagner. 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fly ball center field. Harris. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Farrar Encarnacion.
Farrar Encarnacion now at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 outs. That one to first. Olsen handles the chance. He steps on the bag. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. The Marlins back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Sean Murphy. Yeah, there's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the pen down there. Colin Poche, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ferguson also throwing. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now for the bottom of the sixth, and
Number
there's a new
43.
pitcher on the mound, Pierce Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the Marlins,
and now it's
the
going to
third
be
baseman,
Curtis Mead.
Mead.
Just missed. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Johnson fires. That one is hammered right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Trent Grisham. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender up and throwing. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Mead around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So digging in, Herb Royster. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder
Now
open,
batting,
backside
first
collapsed a
baseman,
little bit,
Nick
and the launch angle not where he
Fortes.
needed it to be.
And now the first baseman, Nick Fortes. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an
1 ball,
0-2
2 strikes,
count.
the count.
Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is
Now
getting ahead in the
batting,
count.
the
And
designated
as a
hitter,
pitcher, it really allows you to
Ledger.
start expanding the zone. Hitters become
Ledger.
defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Lockridge up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Ground ball right side. Albies. They take the force out, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
the
with
left
break,
fielder,
the
Jared
left fielder,
Kelnick.
Number 24, Jared Kelnick.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
This to third. What a stop. Throws from his knees, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Now batting.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Colin Poche.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering upstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side. And no one can get there. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mason Wynn. Swinging a foul out of play. No outs. Runners at first and third. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Basabe, 1 at second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up. And that's the third out. So they get one run, one hit, one error, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Marlins have the advantage, 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now, and here is Stuart Baroa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In the air, left field. Kelnick makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Oslevis Basabe will hit next. Headed towards the corner. Acuna on the run. Nice grab on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wagner in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
2-0.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Encarnacion.
Next to hit, Herrera Encarnacion. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there. Strike 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Braves,
one-run game here is Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Liner, and this could be trouble. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Miguel Castro appears to be getting loose. with the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's in there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Inside, just missed.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and that's ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The tying run is 90 feet away. And it's even up.
That's inside.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham backing up, and to his right makes the catch, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead. Bender back to work. Bender measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Chop to first, and that goes foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one a little bit high.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
The center fielder, number 12.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Mead aboard here at first with nobody out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Catcher,
and that's the first out.
Royster.
Herb Royster getting ready to hit. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Outside. Now 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The flip to second. On to Olsen. That's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins on top here, 4-3.
Now pitching.
Miguel Castro
Miguel.
on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's Profar now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First offering in the dirt. Castro deals. Profar gets a piece there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelenic. And that is downstairs. 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just missed. And another ball. Michael Harris II in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
One down, base is empty. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael.
Now here is Michael Harris II. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Mason Wynn digs in now. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Fouled off down the right side. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one missing low. High fly ball out towards left center. Grisham sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. That clips a corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This could end it. That's too low. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss struck him out. And that is the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.